Hello, dear students. I hope all of you are doing well. So, in our previous session, we discussed the answers of the short questions, particularly this exercise part. The first part we discussed in the last session, live video. Okay, that is Google Meet. I think most of you have attended those classes, but some of you have not attended, so that's why I'm resending this answers to you so that all of you can get benefit from here. Okay, so please try to see. This is nothing but the things that we have already discussed. Again, I am sending it so that those who did not attend that video class, I mean this Google Meet class, they can easily see this one and they can write the answers. Okay, so see the first one. This is exercise for lesson number 3, and the first question is given, fill in the blanks. All of you can see here it is given, fill in the blanks. So first question number A is given, days may change moment to moment. Answer is weather. You can see here it is already filled in, so you can easily write. Next, the days divides earth into two equal parts. So answer is equator. EQUATOR, equator. Next, number C, humidity is expressed in days. So actually humidity means it refers to the relative humidity only, but I want to make that question more clear to you, so that's why I have written extra word here, relative. So the new question will be relative humidity is expressed in days. Okay, I think you have understood this one. Please write in this way. In your book also you make the correction and also write the corrected questions properly. Okay, so the corrected question will be relative humidity is expressed in days. So answer is percentage. Okay, next, you see number D, a day is used to measure atmospheric pressure. So what is that one? What is the name of that instrument that is used to measure the atmospheric pressure? That is barometer. Okay, you can write there. Next, meteorologists measure days with a rain gauge. So rain gauge is used to measure the rainfall. All of you know. So you can fill in the blanks with the word rainfall. Okay, so rainfall will be the answer. Hope all of you are able to do. Now let us do with this number 2 question. Match the following. Column A and column B is given. All of you can see this one, and I have marked the answer by the side of this statements given in column A, so it is easy for you to see and write. Okay, so whenever you are writing in your notebook, please try to give a hyphen after this column A statement. Give a hyphen and you write the matching remaining part of that sentence or statement from column B. Is not so? So please try to do it carefully. Don't do like this lower class children, as they draw lines from here to there like that way. You don't draw line in that way. Better you should try to give a hyphen and match the correct. You write the correct remaining part of that statement. Okay, so I hope all of you are understanding. So now you see, first one is given, climate is same, weather dash is given. So you can write climate is same as weather observed for at least 35 years. So this fourth answer will be the correct matching point for that one. Don't draw line in this way. Okay, so better you should try to give a hyphen and write this other part, that is observed for at least 35 years. Like that way you should write. Got it? Now look at the next one. India has a dash. India has what? That is matching with number 3rd point, tropical monsoon weather. You please try to see. This will be the right answer for this number B. Next, number C. Countries like USA use this. They use this Fahrenheit scale to measure the temperature. All of you have read this one, so it is easy. Number D, a hygrometer has a DES. A hygrometer has a wet and dry bulb or dry thermometer, wet and dry thermometer. So that is matching with number 2. Okay, so this hygrometer will have a wet as well as a dry bulb thermometer. Okay, that is why this hygrometer is also known as the wet and dry bulb thermometer. Got it? Now let's see the next one. You should see, write T for true and F for false. Easily you can do it. Let us try to see the answers. First one, an anemometer measures the air pressure. Air pressure is measured with the help of what? Barometer, but anemometer is given. So anemometer is used to measure the wind speed. So this is a false statement. Got it? Next, number B. A wind vane tells the direction of the wind. Yes, it is true. Wind vane or weathercock will tell you the direction of the wind. Okay. Next one. As the as the at the equator, the sun rays fall directly. So, yes, the sun rays fall directly almost every time at the equator. So, it is also true. Next one, number D. A barometer contains mercury. Yes, a barometer. Barometer means here it is meant for this mercury barometer. Okay. So, the barometer will contains this mercury in it. Fine. So, that is true statement. Number E. You see, a hygrometer measures relative humidity. That is also true. Hygrometer will measure the humidity or relative humidity. Got it? Now, see that temperature is measured in Celsius only. It's not only Celsius. It's the word only makes the statement wrong. Okay. So you see, this temperature is measured not only by Celsius, not only in Celsius, but it is also measured in your Kelvin, Fahrenheit, and centigrade, etc. also. Is not so. So that's why it is a wrong statement. Got it? Now look at the next one. Number G. Movements of air into a low pressure area leads to the development of a depression with clouds and rain. Yes. So you can see this low pressure area. Air will move from the high pressure area into a low pressure area, and it will create it will develop a depression. Okay. So that type of cyclonic situation is made here because of the movement of this movement of this cold air from the high pressure zone to the low pressure area. Got it? Now look at the next one. Now choose the correct answers. See there, options are given, and you have to find out the right options from there. This is multiple choice question, so please try to take care. Most of the option may be seem to be same. Okay, so please try to be wise and try to choose it correctly. So see, the first question is given. A barometer is an instrument used to measure what? Then you can see I have already marked the answer. You can see. So the first option, air pressure, is the correct one. So and now I would like to tell you how will you write this one in your notebook. So there is no need of writing all the unnecessary option. You just write it is as if you are doing with the name the following. Okay. So name the following means you have to write the statement, give a hyphen, and write the correct option by the side. Okay. So a barometer is an instrument used to measure this, like that. You can give a hyphen and you can write air pressure. You can write by this side. Got it? Okay. Like that way you please try to learn to write the answers in your notebook. Here you will tick mark. In the book you can tick mark, but in your notebook, whenever you are writing the answers, please try to give a hyphen there after this statement given there in the question. You later on you try to write the answers whatever that are given there. Okay, now look at the second one. The standard sea level atmospheric pressure in millibar is how much it is? You see, this is already marked there, 1013 millibar. 1013 millibar. Okay, now look at the next one. Wind speed is measured using an instrument called what? So all of you know wind speed is measured using the instrument anemometer. Okay, now look at the next one. Okay, number D. Clouds usually form when, then options are given. You please try to see. You may be thinking air temperature reaches dew point. When air temperature reaches the dew point, by the time it will start raining. So this will not be the correct option. So only the fourth one will be the correct option. But there is something that you have to correct it. You have to rewrite something there. Okay, so what is that one? Condensation has been occurred, OCCURED, occurred in the air. When condensation occur in the air, then only cloud is formed. Okay, so something wrong is given there. Removed from the air is given, so that is the wrong one. So this you please try to strike off this option. This part removed from air is given. Removed from should be struck off, and you should try to rewrite something. This occurred in what should be written there, so that the new statement will be condensation has been occurred in the air. That will be the right one. So you may give a tick mark here, and in the book and also in your notebook you please try to write the statement and give hyphen and try to write the correct option there. Got it? Now look at the next one. A hygrometer is an instrument used for measuring dash. All of you know hygrometer is used for measuring relative humidity. So I hope all of you are getting it. So thank you very much for listening today, and I expect all of you to write every answers in your notebooks properly and try to learn them carefully. Okay, once again thank you.